When you feel like you suck at something, one of the two things must be going on. One, you're trying something for the very first time and you, well, suck at it. Happened to me when I tried running my 5K for the first time. We had recently moved to a new house near East Coast Park in Singapore. Anytime I would look at this stretch, I would see people running. Marathons are very popular in Singapore. Almost everyone you meet has run at least a 10K, if not a marathon or a half marathon. Although I was not a runner, the idea of running sounded exciting to me, and I thought, how hard could that be? So I bought a new pair of running shoes, installed a new fitness training app on my phone, and went for my first run. I hit the start button and I ran. Soon I was out of breath. I realized that I had run for just 2 minutes 45 seconds. I couldn't even run a 500 meters, and how was I supposed to run a 5K? It was a big bummer for sure, but not a life-shattering disappointment. This was something I had never done before, and I knew I could do better if I trained. The point being, trying something for the first time and being bad at it isn't that disappointing for most of us. We think that we can get better if we practice. What's deeply disappointing is when we put in days, weeks, months of effort into getting better at something, for example, in running or sports, or whether it's learning a new programming language, and then realizing you're still not good enough. That's when it really hurts. This is the stage where most people quit, thinking it's not for me, I'm not good enough. But the truth is far from it. At this point, you're at an I suck phase. In reality, you've made a lot of progress. You're not an expert yet, but most likely you're better than average. Then why doesn't it feel like it? Learning a new skill roughly happens in 4 phases. You're at the second phase now, but you've already been through the first phase where you felt like I'm killing it. That's because when you start from zero, initial progress comes easy. If you're learning a new language, learning 5 new words is progress. If you're picking up a new instrument, learning a new note is progress. For a never before runner, running 30 minutes at a stretch is progress. In this phase, personal bests keep rolling in. You feel like Mario on Power Up, cruising through the Mushroom Kingdom, invincible. Then comes a time when going gets tough. Challenges become tougher, nuances creep in, finer details start to matter. Play a complex composition, make a conversation in the new language, run uphill at a steady pace. You're putting in much more effort than before. It starts to hurt. It hurts most when you make most progress. You also get to know what it takes to be an expert. People who have not been in this phase don't even know about these nuances. In fact, they think they are better than others. Psychologists David Dunning and Justin Kruger discovered this cognitive bias where people overestimate their intelligence when they don't know what they don't know, while those who know more underestimate their capability, realizing there's so much more that they don't know. They coined this cognitive bias Dunning-Kruger effect. I suck phase is when the rate of learning is maximum. Before this, you were a noob. After this, you're going to be an expert. This is the golden period of progress. Do your reps, practice that instrument, write that page, perform the action of the day that will bring you one step closer to the next phase. That's when you'll start to enjoy the process more than the result. You'll be in the zone. You'll get one step closer to being the expert. While learning anything, don't get too excited at the initial success. Most likely you're not there yet. But more importantly, when you get a feeling that you're starting to suck, pat yourself on the back. You're closer than you think. For more creativity hacks, check out these videos.